The following program originally aired live to a chat room audience and may not be suitable for all ages. The duration has been reduced for this on-demand archive. It contains mature content, explicit gaming coverage, and a girl.
Tonight, we review Shadows of the Damned, Gweedz plays Spin the Gym on the bar stool, and what's that leaking from Nikole's chair? It's all coming up on the all-new game show.
Guys, welcome to the all-new game show. Tonight, I'm Jim, first of all. I will be checking your Justin TV chat room musings, whatever you have to say. We're going to be talking our game of the week, Shadows of the Damned. I'm going to throw it to this lovely lady right over here, Nikole.
This is the one. Hi everybody, I am Nikole. I will be monitoring your Twitter, so you can reply us at the Game Show TV. I will also have a brand new Z list for you. You can guess the order by going to the stream.tv/the Z list.
What's up? It's YouTube's favorite, Gweedz. I am checking your email. Yes.
It's a lie.
Favorite's debatable, but sure.
Least favorite?
A little bit. We're going to put a new spin on Child of Eden tonight, and we are giving away an Xbox 360 with Kinect, so stick around for that shit.
We're nice.
Yeah, we do good things like that. But first, before we do anything else, guys, it's time for a little bit of combo. Some quick hits of news you may have missed this past week. LA Noire is under investigation. The International Game Developers Association, they kind of serve as a watchdog for game developers. They launched an investigation into allegations of poor working conditions. Yeah, basically they were saying that it was like 12-hour days.
Truth.
Some gamers or game developers were even complaining of 100+ hour weeks.
I bet they have evidence.
I'm sure they have a ton of evidence in addition to angry family.
Just count the divorces.
Yeah, well, that's another thing too, is that this is not the first time that Rockstar's had this issue. Rockstar there was
Well, this is Team Bondi,
yeah,
but
Team
through
Bondi.
Rockstar, yeah.
And Brendan McNamara, who's Team Bondi's founder, disputes all these charges. But there was a similar kind of complaint during Red Dead where the wives of the developers were just like, you guys are, oh god, I'm running out of time.
Why complain? That's what they do.
Did the organization even do anything?
It takes time to make a game. If you sign up for game development, you're going to be putting in those hours, dude.
All right, guys. Capcom's maybe their 6th Resident Evil game they released this year, Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D for the 3DS, will only have one save file. And I'm not talking just one file. I'm talking one file forever. You can't. That's a big deal. You can never delete the save file, and so.
Yes, you can. I heard if you just pop it out and you make it corrupt.
Capcom said, well, if you make it corrupt. Capcom said the reason they did this was not to prevent resold games, which is obviously a concern of publishers, but it's actually because the point of this game is to beat your own score. It's not a linear game. There's no campaign mode.
Sure, that's the reason.
But it's so unfair. There's even rumors that some game stores are refusing to sell this. Obviously, the
internationally, not here.
Australia primarily. And I think it's absolutely unfair. And if you check out the Amazon game page for this, people have trolled it, and that's really
yeah,
it's weird. It's really weird, and I think it's really unfair that Capcom did the shitty.
Enough with the shittiness and everything else. Here's some good news this week. A bunch of games went free to play. We're talking about WoW up to a level 20. Your first 20 hits are free.
God help us.
Team Fortress 2 went free to play. Age of Conan went free.
Do people still play that?
Team Fortress?
No, Conan.
Age of Conan? I don't think so. But Team Fortress came out in 2007, and people are still playing it. If you've ever spent money on that game, you've got the premium membership. But if not, you just get some less backpack space. You can only use standard items, and you can only receive gifts instead of give them. But it's still a pretty cool game.
You can still play with your friends, though, yeah?
You can still play with your friends. But there are certain servers now where they've started installing a mod to lock people out if you're only a free player. So there's sort of like a class system developing in Team Fortress.
A hierarchy.
Yes. In other free-to-play news coming up soon is Firefall, Tribes Ascend, and 674 new Zynga offerings, including Townville, Schoolville, Villeville.
Will Guild Wars be free-to-play? Guild Wars 2?
Yes.
Oh, me. I'm up. Marvelous Angry Birds. So,
That's your Angry Birds impression?
Well, I'm happy.
I've never played Angry Birds, but apparently the dude.
Brian's gonna just kick you in the balls.
I know. They're going to be apparently making an Angry Birds movie. Yay! Who would be voices? Who would you guys want to hear for voices as
In the Angry
either
Birds
the
game?
birds or
An
pigs?
eagle.
Eagles don't speak English.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel the eagle?
Yeah.
Vin Eagle?
I like it.
Get in there.
All right, guys. Just so you guys know, you guys have the right to remain violent because the Supreme Court has finally decided that video games, yeah, they're protected speech. After months of waiting and arguing and mostly just sitting there and looking at my computer and clicking refresh, the Supreme Court has decided that you cannot be prosecuted for selling games to minors. And because what they had proposed was that you would be charged fined rather $1,000 if you sold games to minors. And so obviously free speech is protected the same way books and music and movies are. And this doesn't mean that if you're like a 12-year-old you can go buy games, just so you know.
But if you are a 12-year-old, you totally want Nikole to teach you social studies right now.
And the pilgrims are really happy and no Indians died. And it was just turkey for everybody.
Wow, that sounds like the kind of America that I want to live in.
I went to Catholic school, they didn't teach us good social studies.
Or anything, really.
Huzzah!
Free speech!
Indie Game, the movie, the trailer. It's out. Let's roll that.
out.
This is a new indie film coming following 4 developers, 3 games, and they all have one ultimate goal, and that's to express oneself through a video game. This was mainly shot around 2009, so it's following Phil Fish with Fez, Jonathan Blow with Braid, Edmund McMillan, and Tommy Raffine, who did Super Meat Boy. There's going to be other interviews in there with Genova Chen and Ron Camel, a bunch of other indie guys.
That's not even out yet.
Fez has been in the works for a very long time as a labor of
19
love.
years.
So you're going to see,
2009 at least.
yeah,
19 years.
you'll see it was shot on 5Ds. It looks beautiful, and it was like crowdfunded, like crowdsourced with Kickstarter. They wanted 23K, they got 50. So I'm looking forward to that. That's coming out in the fall.
And that's Combo!
I found some comments on YouTube this past week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What sorts of comments, Gweedz?
TA Guitar Face said that all the games that we were talking about, I guess when we were talking about the games we were playing over the break, our Civ 5, and you've been playing some PC games, they were saying they're all PC, but we are using Macs. Well, I play those games on a Mac, and you can dual boot.
Yeah.
So take that to Guitar Face.
What was their point exactly?
I don't know. X-Hunter KO was upset of the way I welcomed YouTube guests. He feels isolated and unwanted. And
That's what you were going for. I don't know if they know. That's exactly what Gweedz wants. So you're making him very happy, so stop it.
We brought it up, Nikole brought it up as part of her Combo this past week on Monday.
The New York Times basically summed it up here in better English than we'll ever use, but it is now law that the United States, it is now law of the United States that video games are a creative and intellectual, emotional form of expression and engagement as fundamentally human as any other.
I don't need the government to tell me that I shouldn't let my kids play Mortal Kombat.
Well, you should let your kids play Mortal Kombat 9, because it's really good. And I think they'll learn a lot about self-defense and teamwork. And, well, I think what was interesting is that Leland Yee, I think, is the person who submitted this law, and, like, he was really upset that it wasn't passed. And his complaint, his statement afterwards was that major corporations win but because of this ruling. And he called out Walmart wins. And I just don't understand that. I don't understand that logic at all.
Yeah,
That our children are suffering and Walmart wins because video games are protected speech. I just don't understand that thought process.
The ESRB, which is ruled by the ESA, and they govern, you'll see the logos before all the trailers, the rated M for mature shit, right? So the ESRB recently changed all the rules and regulations for advertising and marketing, meaning if it's in the game, they can put it in the trailer. This is not the way it used to be. So maybe we are seeing a change of attitude. And what I mean by that is you would have never seen a trailer 2 years ago where it was headshot, 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 guy catches on fire, and then everyone explodes. You just can't show that.
Amazing.
Even if it's in the game, you couldn't have shown it.
Xbox 360 or PS3?
Yeah, how do I buy this game?
Well, it's now as long as it's behind an age gate and it's in the game, and the publisher, which sets their own standards, is okay with it, you can show it. Doesn't mean you can put it on television, but it means we can at least display it because it is in the work.
And even Scalia said in his 90 million page, I think it was 92 page, brief about the whole case that that the video game industry already has a self-governing
Yes.
system in place, and it works.
The ESA, it's weird. It's this symbiotic relationship. All the publishers give the ESA money, and they regulate it for them, which keeps the government off their back, and it all works together in this very
if you
happy
work at a
world.
GameStop and you sell an underage kid a video game that's rated M,
You're doing the right
you could
thing.
get fired. And I know people who have gotten fired. This is a system that
shame.
is
Dirty shame.
enforced.
Guys, when I went to buy The Witcher 2, I got ID'd. Yes, we ran into each other.
I was looking for like a USB
Nerds.
hub or something like that, and I ran into Jim buying The Witcher, and I was buying like some stuff. So that was kind of a tech moment. And I was there when he got ID'd, and you kind of had that look on your face like, I'm so used to this. Does it happen?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the
often?
thing. It's like I get ID'd way too often. Usually, it's for this. It's for this stuff.
Did you guys have a scramble for bottle openers?
Yeah, we did.
When I bought
get up
Shadows,
and do
I did
that.
not get ID'd, and I was a little offended. Like I got like worried. Like I was like, what?
You know what? It was probably the guy behind the counter was like, "This girl doesn't play video games."
It's for her older boyfriend anyway.
Would you like to pre-order Mass Effect 3?
Dude, that's the thing that drives me nuts. And my girlfriend went to buy me, what was it, Fable 3, Jib Girl? And they were like hounding her because she didn't pre-order the game. There's neither here nor there.
This is the longest community check-in ever.
No, well, we've moved on. We're on the Supreme Court discussion.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, bottom line, it was a good decision. It was an important decision because, despite what, I know it's old news, but what Roger Ebert started way back when, video games are art. This cements the fact and gives a precedent that they are art. And it's going to be a lot harder for people that are, that don't understand what video games are to try and regulate them in the same way that they've tried to regulate other media, which basically it's a free speech issue. And I'm sorry, but you can't do that.
Yeah,
not in America, baby.
Here at the All New Game Show, I think we have to stand up for free speech, and I think we have to always.
But you know what? We can actually stand up.
Let's stand up
Free
right
speech.
now.
Listen, we can run around for free speech.
You can run around for free speech.
I'm pretty.
Yeah, I'm good.
Free speech!
No, we're not showing.
My parents are watching. Can we not?
Gweedz made something that he wants to
saying
show
we
you
can't
guys.
watch
It's a little too much.
Saying we can't show it.
No, we can't show it. We're
Well,
not
there's
showing it.
obviously
Later?
a reason why we can't show it. So let's just.
Maybe like on the stream after dark we would show it.
It is dark.
I
It can't get any darker.
Look, dude, they want it.
Of course
You guys-
they want it.
you
It's
guys-
the internet.
Can you guys
What
just-
is it?
Can you guys just test us?
I only see what you're calling it, and so no.
You're really fucking pushing my patience.
You guys
You're
gotta.
lucky
Oh
You
no!
guys
gotta give it to me
Unicorn Farts is
beforehand,
saying
at
can't
least.
show it. Freedom of speech. Oh, maybe we will. Maybe we will.
We heard from the law. Did they
But
call?
wait, but why did I just happen to get this last without enough time to review it?
What the fuck is
Well,
this,
what-
man? Come on.
look,
I don't like this new studio. We can't.
It's not about the new studio. It's just like you sometimes.
There's just too many rules.
You know I love you, but sometimes there's like a line, and you kind of, what would you say, like
I would say
not
crossed
step,
it.
but I would say more like pole vault.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about you. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's use the full studio. Okay, so like, let's say the line was here.
Yeah.
All right, here's the line, and you're somewhere over. Okay, yeah, good.
There's the line.
All right, that's the line, and you're somewhere over. Can I?
Can we get that on the gym?
I'm just gonna
Did
go
you
out to the lobby.
Did you just do what?
You're over here. You're off. Yeah, the jib.
Here's the line.
You're over here. Looks like a giant
It looks
sperm.
like I peed. Thanks.
Fart.
Oh, come on! I didn't.
Why'd you spill beer?
Let's talk about this week's game of the week, Shadows of the Damned.
Dizzamned.
The Dizzamned.
See, it's better.
Shadows of the Shazammed.
No, it's not stupid.
No, it's a sequel starring Shaq.
Oh my God! Yes.
It's gonna happen.
He's retired now. He has time.
He has time. Developed by Grasshopper Manufacture, it's published by EA. It is the story of demon hunter Hotspur, who goes to hell
Garcia.
to battle the demon Fleming to win back his crazy ass true love, Paula. It's basically Dante's Inferno directed by Sam Raimi.
It's the Grindhouse version of Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
But you can shoot and run. Think about it.
So it was created by Suda51 of No More Heroes fame, and speaking of Resident Evil, Shinji, I'm
Mikami.
totally gonna,
Mikami-san.
Mikami, who
And-
created the Resident Evil series.
And Yamoko.
Yeah, who
From
did
Silent
the
Hill.
audio.
Yeah.
So yeah, you play as Gabriel Hotspur.
So it's Garcia, by the way, not Gabriel.
Well,
Hotspur.
his name is also an anagram for a rapist grouch.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I don't
because on your
know.
free time, you totally typed in this name and tried to find words there. You know you did.
And you were able to come up with rape. So.
And Grouch.
A rapist Grouch.
All I'm picturing is Oscar the Grouch dragging somebody from Sesame Street into his garbage can.
Leather
Clad
pants.
in leather. Now, we're just gonna sidetrack for a second and
Sidetrack and
point
talk
out-
about the game?
And talking about the fact that Gweedz has worn leather pants.
Let's talk about the fact that you haven't.
I'm a vegetarian.
Who
Yeah.
wants to see Nikole in leather pants?
Internet, everyone, I think
Internet
everyone's
ones in the
raising their
room.
hand.
Let's get some ones in the
I
room.
don't see a single one, so if that's any indication of what people want.
They're like 10 seconds behind the line.
There we go. Here
What? Why
come the
would you want
ones.
to see me in pants?
New gamer tag rapist Grouch. Somebody's
Lots of leather
saying.
pants coming in.
All right, fine. Then there's a few ones.
Eureka's saying it's not rape if it's in a trash can. I guess.
Is that the loophole?
I think
Is
so.
that the loophole? I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works.
One of my favorite things about this is the sidekick that you get to travel around with is Johnson. It's very penis joke heavy.
Everything is kind of a penis joke.
However, I would like
That's just
to
the way
say
you
that
see
this
it.
differs from Duke in the respect, like, we had this talk the last show about how, Duke was kind of immature and misogynistic. This is not. It's very winking, it's funny, it's giggly, it's dick jokes, but everybody's enjoying the dick joke.
Well, I
it's
mean,
not at anyone's expense.
Just because both games have dick jokes doesn't mean that they're equal by any means. And I think that I don't think Duke
a dick
Nukem
joke
was,
is not the great equality.
So wait,
No,
what
it's
matters
not.
when it comes to a good dick joke?
laughter.
Is it the length of the joke, Nikole?
I think it's the length of the joke and
Would
how
you say,
long,
like,
how long you can laugh about it.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
the
that's-
staying power, the staying power of the joke.
Yeah, the amount of laughing
Sure.
is how I would.
Like if the joke, makes you spit
That's
something
enough.
all over
That's
your face.
enough. That's enough. Okay, so you have 3 guns and you have a melee weapon. And I know that kind of sounds boring at first, but there's tons of upgrades. There's kind of this RPG element with the red gems you can upgrade.
When you're done with the game, like a lot of the Resident Evil games, you upgrade your shotgun and pistols or everything, and then you can play the game again with all your kept
Oh, right,
stuff.
right.
You can't do that with Shadows, but it would have been fun to just kind of power through it one more
But
time.
as you progress, it calls back to older upgrades, and you can use, upgrades that you got to a gun from earlier. Like there's the hot boner, which is a bomb, and there's like a mini game with it's the big boner, and it's a longer version of the boner gun. And
Can you
it shoots,
describe the boner gun?
It shoots bones. Okay, there's something gross about
What's
that.
your favorite boner gun?
I think just the regular boner.
Sure. Can you just say that you like would you say you like regular boners?
I would not say that, Jim. I would not. Yeah. There's a
What
fun
color
gun.
is the regular boner?
Orange.
Orange.
It's an orange.
You're making it with Simpsons characters?
I'm sorry, it's a color. You guys are just weirdos. Am I the one who talking about the game? For the
no,
audio, did you guys get to the
I was
part
gonna
with the
say the
sushi
music.
lamp?
I was just gonna say I
Sushi
love
lamp
the
music is
sushi
the
lamp.
best.
There is now a Nikole boner ringtone. It's already been made.
Internets, may I just give you one of these? Thank you. The sushi lamp is awesome. The music in this game is really cool. It's like something you'd expect out of a Tarantino film.
Like if Dante's Inferno is like metal, this is like super punk rock.
Yes.
And there's this kind of like Eastern European version of hell with this punk rock Mexican Garcia. And it's with Paula, who's this like, can we just focus on Paula?
Sure.
What a bitch. Okay?
Suda would love everything you just said, down to the Paula is a bitch.
No, I think he wants you to hate her.
Yeah.
/ love her.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why. But have you gotten to the parts where she chases you?
Sure. Well, that's. I mean,
Oh.
it's right out of Evil Dead.
And you can't, like, one hit, you're done.
Yeah. No, she wraps her legs around you, kisses you, and you're done.
But what a way to go, am I right?
If you do have to go, that's a good way.
Yeah.
Although she could be wearing more clothes.
One of the complaints that was thrown against this game is that it's kind of repetitive, that there's a lot of repetitive gameplay, there's a lot of repetitive bosses. I mean, is that something that you guys took issue with, or you don't really
I mean,
care?
the only boss that was really repetitive were the sisters, the Grimm sisters, and there was 3 of them. And I felt that they progressed in difficulty, so it didn't feel repetitive to me.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why some people find it repetitive. I didn't, because I just continued to think it was fun.
Sure.
I continually
I think the
enjoyed
game
it.
is fun, and I think the game is more about vibe. It's a little bit of style, and yeah, I guess there's some parts where it feels like the same thing. But I think good games are like good music, where you just keep doing the same thing, or you do
works.
something different, and you just repeat that rhythm, that flow. And no, I don't really think that. I agree with Nikole. Like, yeah, that boss fight is a little redundant.
Yeah,
With
but I
only
mean,
3 times.
Yeah.
it did make me want to keep playing. Like, it was definitely hard for me to put down the game because I was enjoying it so much. The writing is fun. The design is crazy.
Voice acting's amazing.
Yeah.
Great voice acting. Everyone has a different accent. It's really fun.
So, in the spirit of the new buy this if, rent this if, pass on this if, do we have any thoughts on that?
Can I go first?
Sure.
I would say buy it. I can definitely see that because it's so linear and you really can't carry on with upgrades, there's not a whole lot of replayability. But I think it's a really fun game. I think you're gonna enjoy it, especially in the summer drought. And like EA didn't publish or promote this at all. And so I think that, buy it and tell your friends and let them borrow it because it's more people should
EA
play
didn't
it.
promote it at all. We just watched a bunch of nice trailers.
Those were all on the internet, and I feel like there was nothing.
It's one of their lesser titles.
Yes, I think
Like,
that
it
they
hasn't
saved
been-
all their money for Battlefield is what it
and
feels like.
It's working. But yeah, okay, so Shadows, I think it's, if you're a No More Heroes fan, if you've played if you like Killer 7, if you like the Suda games, or if you like the survival horror games, it's probably a buy for you. Otherwise, it's a rent. You should definitely check this game out. I don't really know who should be passing on it, unless you just can't get into an action-based game. This is a fun time.
It is a lot of fun, so at least give it a rent. But I mean, I would buy it.
These poor people, they want us to give away the Xbox 360. They want to.
Are we doing that now?
No.
No. You know what? Fine. You want to show this video? You want to?
No,
Brian,
I don't
roll it.
think we should.
I think we should. You know what? Let's just. Gweedz, how do you want to introduce this?
I mean,
Are you gonna let me show it? Really?
Is my role here important to you guys?
Can we get some ones in the room for the First Amendment?
Free speech. I'm just guessing. I'm just not comfortable with what you named it. That's all. What?
In honor of Chris Hypocrite Hansen. Here we go.
I know. What a douche.
What are you doing here?
So sweet.
Kitty porn.
Oh, that's disgusting.
If that made Nikole throw
That's
up,
disgusting.
you know it was super gay.
I mean,
So that was 30 seconds of kitty porn.
You know what? Let's give away an Xbox. Let's give the people an Xbox.
okay, is that what you guys want?
We are giving away an Xbox 360 along with a Kinect.
If you guys entered the Z list last week, we gave a token to everyone because no one got it right.
Oh, you have an email from somebody about math.
From David H. He said that Brian mentioned that it was statistically impossible for everyone to have guessed wrong, and he disagrees. He said there's only 120 different ways to order a list of 5, and the probability that the 34 people who sent it in would all guess incorrectly is 119 over 20, 120 divided by 34, I don't know. He's saying that basically it was 75% chance.
God, I want to go to this guy's
chance and everyone
house.
get it wrong.
I want to go to his house and steal his lunch money.
In order to have a 50-50 shot of at least one person guessing right, you would need 83 people to guess randomly. However, this is somewhat skewed because people's guesses are not totally random because they can guess what Nikole might do. He concludes with saying he's aware that he's a math nerd. You don't have to inform him.
But Brian calling you a nerd is pretty much like Jabba the Hutt calling you fat. Producer Cindy was kind enough to bring her special Dungeons and Dragons dice.
Probability dice.
They're pink, they're beautiful. We got Colin on the handheld. Nikole is going to roll the dice.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna hit it off the side.
You're doing it wrong.
What is it?
10.
Is Brack the man?
Brack the man! Brack the man!
Brack the man,
I
you're the
was going
man.
for this. You wanted that Xbox 360 with a Kinect. Congratulations, dude! Every month on the
for me, yo.
stream.tv, you can win an Xbox 360 just by watching and participating.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so in honor of 4th of July coming up, we have a special Z-list of American heroes. American is not like, that's not necessarily where they're born. They're just heroes to America. I just want to clarify that going in. So you had the opportunity is gone, to guess the order of the Z-list at the stream.tv/the Z-list. For those of you that guessed, here's what the answers are. Number 5 is G.I. Joe, the American hero. Technically, there's like a few of them because there's like a team, but whatever. They all are American heroes, and they've been around forever, and they save the world, and they teach you that knowledge is super important.
And they give you pork chop sandwiches.
Which I don't know if that's accurate, but is it?
Sure.
Cobra Commander is evil.
Yes.
So G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe isn't a character, it's a collection of characters.
Did I say
No,
it was
I know.
the top Z American characters? Because I don't recall saying that.
All right,
Can
guys.
we replay? You're right. It didn't say that.
Are you still
so.
on Math Nerd on your earpiece?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. We have confirmation. All right. Number 4 is Solid Snake. Solid Snake from the Metal Gear Solid series. He has been a soldier his entire life, and that's all he knows. And he's saved energy crises. He's prevented nuclear crises. I just wanted to take a second to acknowledge that Solid Snake has really helped with recycling cardboard boxes. And I think that recycling is something that America really needs right now. And I just want to do. Okay, so number 3 is Soap McTavish. He's Scottish. It's kind of like the America of Europe, really. And he helps Britain, and he helps America. And if I use my video game senses wisely, I'm pretty sure he's gonna help us again on November 8th.
He might.
November 8th, he might save America for a 3rd time.
He's gonna ride through America, ringing those bells, telling
On a
those
raft.
British, you're not gonna take our arms.
Not today.
Do we know why
Not
he's
today,
called
ultra-nationalists.
Why is he Soap?
Because he's really clean. Hey, it's true.
Or
He's
maybe he
like
just
a goody
has like
two-shoes clean boy.
a potty mouth.
No.
Like,
What's
so
that like?
we're gonna wash your mouth out.
Oh, my mom would say that to me. She never
Did she?
did. I'm
Yeah.
very nice and proper.
Good Catholic girl.
Yeah, it's Guile from Street Fighter series. He is a major in the Air Force who left to take down Bison because Bison's evil. And you know what evil is? A threat to America.
What?
So I want you guys to analyze him for a second. You got the camo, American, boots, American. See that tank top? American. Haircut, American. Flags, those were American ones. I don't know if you saw that. And he just goes to show that patriotism goes with everything.
Like his theme.
Duh.
Patriotism goes with everything.
Yeah, number 1.
You're welcome, Internet.
Captain America. I'm lazy. What are you gonna do?
The Star-Spangled Avenger.
All right, so he wears red, white, and blue. He has a shield. I don't know what's any more American than a shield. Fights Nazis.
Symbol of liberty.
And I think we just need to focus here that he's also Chris Evans. And I just wanted to say thank you, America, for Chris Evans. So
Johnny Storm.
that's all. Dun.
That was the all-new Z-List. Congratulations if you guessed it in the correct order. You will be winning a token. We'll be checking the email later for that. We are gonna go out with a little special gift for you.
We got Child of Eden here.
Yes.
New game from Ubisoft for the Kinect. Coming soon to the PS3 Move, I think.
Soon-ish.
Soon-esque.
Yeah.
The game is basically this trippy thing where you're killing viruses. What we're going to do is, as Gweedz said, we're going to put a new spin on this. We're going to spin the shit out of Gweedz, and then we're going to push him towards the Kinect and let him play.
All right.
Can you hold this for me? Because I'm going to
I'm
spin
gonna hold
the
my beer.
fucking shit out of you. If you get beer on me, I'm going to kill you.
What? No.
Oh fuck! There's no hands on this shit. Oh my god.
Go!
Come on. Here we go. That was all right. This hand is the rapid fire. I'm gonna chug the rest of this beer.
What are you shooting?
This to the bottom. There it is.
Yeah.
Get it!
You're not getting
I got
it.
very spun up there. Hold on. Go over here. Yeah.
I don't think you got spun up enough.
Sit down again.
Sit down again.
No, I don't think you're just
Go!
Can I get the beer out of the
This is
way?
the rapid fire. There we go. Oh, nice.
Hey, I want to try.
You want to get spun?
Go.
I'm not gonna take it all. No, okay.
Fucking shit.
Use one hand.
Okay, one hand.
No, down.
Down.
Up.
Other up.
Yeah.
There's my up. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking
There it is.
puke.
Shoot the purple with the left.
Holy Jesus, that is like
You gonna spin me
That's too
again?
much. That's too much.
I think I'm actually gonna play now.
Let's go to this camera for a second. That's the whole new game show.
Spinning.
You guys are children. You guys are children.
This in a
I
couple
don't
of
want to
weeks.
get hurt. I just don't want to get hurt.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Until then, I'm Jim.
I'm Nikole.
I'm Gweedz. This is so much easier to play when you're not spinning.
Good night.